President, I rise today to pay tribute to a Kansan named Gene Murray, a longtime resident of Burlington, Kansas, as he prepares to begin a new chapter in his life in another Kansas community, Salina. Gene made countless investments in his local community, including decades of public service with 12 years as the mayor of the community, the city of Burlington, and another 12 years as a county commissioner, the county of Coffee. To many, he is known as the downtown guy, a nickname he earned over decades of restoring and revitalizing downtown Burlington. Throughout more than 40 years in the community, Gene Murray restored 26 homes, cleaned up more than 100 lots, and restored 28 downtown buildings. Those of us who come from small towns and rural areas know the importance of somebody who's going to take the lead in trying to make our community look better and to be better, and to create opportunities for those buildings, those homes, for people to live in, those businesses, for people to commence a business and to succeed. Gene and his wife of more than 40 years, Barbara, they raised two children, Emily and Bobby, in Burlington. But sadly, in 2023, Gene lost his wife, Barbara, to cancer. He remarried Linda Hutzinger on December the 14th of 2024, and they're now relocating to Salina to be near her family. Although Gene is leaving Burlington, the community will not forget him. His legacy will live on in the hearts and minds of those who he touched and in the streets and byways of the town in which he invested. If I had to guess, Gene will be a constant visitor back to Burlington. When asked what he will miss most about Burlington, Gene responded, "This is a very friendly community. I'll miss walking downtown and talking to people." Gene loved Burlington, but he also loved Kansas, and between 1997 and 2010, he fulfilled a personal goal of driving all of Kansas's more than 10,000 miles of highway, both paved in dirt and gravel, and he has driven a lot of roads across Kansas, and I think, Gene, I hope he hasn't exceeded me in the amount of time and effort and places he's been across our state. But he loved Kansas, and he demonstrated he wanted to see the geography, he wanted to see the view, and he wanted to say hello and shake hands with the people. As part of something called the Kansas Sampler Foundation Project, Gene has visited all 8 wonders of our state, from the Cosmosphere in Hutchinson to the Eisenhower Presidential Library and Museum in Abilene to Monument Rock in Gove County. He knows firsthand our rich history and natural beauty, and he also knows the hearts of the people who live there. No one could say it better than he did when he said, "Kansas has the greatest people, and Burlington is a great place to call home." So thank you, Gene, for investing in a cause bigger than yourself and for leaving it behind a legacy of service and devotion to the community you love and to the state that you live in and admire. You've been a role model. In the articles I've read about people praising you, what they said is you caused them to decide they wanted to do something. And isn't that one of the greatest compliments and one of the most necessary components of the way we live our lives? When you can convince somebody else that they too ought to volunteer and make a difference, you're really special. And so, Mr. President, I use this opportunity to thank Gene Murray for his tremendous contribution to the city of Burlington and to the people of the state of Kansas, and I yield back.